having to explain to all these people that yes, the coolers are in, but no, it's not cold yet because the law hasn't gone into effect. We decided that we would go ahead and put this countdown clock in so that people can look at it and go, oh, that makes sense. This is because some people thought that January 1st was a law change when it actually was October 1st, 2018. So we thought we would give them the countdown clock to help them realize when it's finally going to be official.
Oklahomans have been anticipating and counting down to October 1st, 2018 for 2 years. In 2016, voters approved the largest overhaul to state liquor laws since the repeal of prohibition. On October 1st, consumers can purchase full-strength beer and wine at grocery stores, convenience stores, pharmacies, and liquor stores. Previously, consumers could only purchase Low Point or 3-2 beer in grocery stores or convenience stores. The elimination of 3-2 beer in Oklahoma also opens the door for retailers like Poncho's Liquor Town to stock their shelves with brands they haven't carried in decades.
40 years of not having Coors, Miller, and Bud, they're coming back. In fact, we've gotten our first shipment of Miller and Coors products, and they're already starting to sell. We will get our first shipment of actual Budweiser products Monday, and we're kind of excited. It's been 40 years.
Retailers have also been allowed to install refrigerators in their store, and come October, you can purchase your favorite brand of brew cold.
We've got our cold boxes are already in. We've got a 12-door box, and we're kind of excited.
This is what Oklahoma needs to do. They need to step up and become part of, this century and to be able to compete with the other states.
It has taken the better part of the state's 111-year history to reach this point. For the first 52 years, the sale of liquor was prohibited on behalf of morality. The state's beer and alcohol industry was born on the backs of bootleggers.
There were warehouses in Tulsa, there were warehouses in Oklahoma City. I've been told this by the old-time bootleggers. They actually had warehouses here.
Byron Gambulis, the legendary liquor store retailer, says he spent countless hours talking to old bootleggers about the black market.
They packed everything in 6 pints to a lug, and I think it was 3/5 to a lug, 3 quarts to a lug, and there were no half gallons that came in at that point, and you got them through your local bootlegger. Everybody had one.
The election of Franklin Roosevelt in 1932 brought the repeal of the 18th Amendment. However, Oklahoma didn't venture far into the new frontier. Instead, the legislature passed a beer referendum in 1933, allowing for the sale and production of 3-2 beer. Oklahoma didn't go for full repeal for another 26 years when the Liquor Control Act took effect, September 1st, 1959. Brenda Wilson's father opened that day.
The very first day that Oklahoma went wet. He is the 106th licensee in the state of Oklahoma. So our license from Able is 106.
Gambulis opened Byron's in December of 1959.
Really and truly, it's the easiest business I've ever been in.
Both retailers have been strong fixtures in the Oklahoma City metro for nearly 60 years. The owners and their families witnessed the exit of full-strength domestic beers in 1977 and raised a glass when liquor by the drink passed in 1984. Now, Byron's, Poncho's, and the rest of the local retailers in the industry are jumping the last set of hurdles. The passage of State Question 424 in 2016 allowed local breweries to open tap rooms and sell their full-strength beer directly to the public by the pint.
It's a great opportunity to brand our product to the consumers and allow them to actually try the beers that we sell at restaurants and retail stores all over the market here in Oklahoma.
That allowed for a lot less overhead and capital to be required to open a brewery in Oklahoma.
Micah Andrews is the owner of Oak and Door in the Plaza District. He has been hopping around the craft brew scene for several years.
I think it's going to grow the marketplace of people drinking great craft beer because they feel a connection when they go in and have a pint of beer and see the process. And there's a human connection there that it's really valuable for growing the marketplace.
The passage of 792 that same year drastically and forever changed the landscape in Oklahoma. Gambulis's iconic store is now operated by his grandson, Blake Cody. Cody recently announced a major upgrade to the building.
We also plan a north expansion sometime start of next year. We're going to expand our facility out to expand the sales floor by a couple thousand square feet. So we have our current facade right now. We're going to be adding a new one come spring of 2019. And a new front entrance right here, just a little bit different, a little more coverage, as well as just a new front and a new look to the store with our new logo.
The renovations and new logo make it clear Byron's Liquor Warehouse intends to stay in the game. But both Gambulis and Wilson believe the new law will not be friendly to retailers who lease space or are new to the business because of a coming battle for monopoly.
And that's what happened in this new law that was voted in, back in 2016 was that it was going to go franchise, and franchise just means exactly what it sounds like. It's franchised. Everybody has their own contracts. The wholesalers wanted to have more control of the market.